Oh, I don't know why my camera do that. Okay. Anyways, hello, what's up? It's Shade. I don't know if I'm about to post this or not, but I told myself I was gonna record if I ever had king crab, and that's what I'm doing. I was about to eat it. I had gave a piece away, which was the first piece. Shouldn't have done that, but it's cool. I'm gonna taste it now. But I did have some of the sausage, and that shit is bomb. So my bad. Like y'all saw it. Sauce that I made. I just threw shit together because why not? I showed you, but I guess I'll show you again. Lemons because I can, I guess. And potatoes, king crab, shrimp, sausage, mussels, corn, and eggs. That's what I got. And I'm gonna try to tell a little story because I'm addicted to this show called Thou Shall Not. But hopefully I get to it. My phone don't cut. Ooh. Hopefully my phone don't cut off because the way my storage is set up. But it's for memories anyway, right? I may or may not. I don't know even if I do post this. Where am I gonna post that? Ooh, ooh, it's sharp. It's dangerous. It's dangerous, girl. Ooh. A little bit about me. Just guess. I guess I'll post it. Why not? I don't know. I'm 21. Oh wait. Give me something. Put my little shells in. I'm 21. I'm an artist, and I may or may not post stuff in places. Like I've posted stuff on TikTok, but for fun, because I want stuff. I guess my own paintings around the house, so that's what I'm doing. Oh. Favorite color is red and black. Oh yeah, I overcooked the shrimp a little bit. A lot of it, whatever the bit. But I'm gonna eat it anyway. But I was watching a show and I forgot about it. And yeah, but it'll be alright. Cause it's still good. Okay. Anyway. Favorite color is red and black. I'll tell you. Hello. Quarantine might be a thing, but it's not gonna stop me. Mountain Dew. Whew. So I use a couple napkins. Kind of scratch my head off. I got dirty. Ooh, let's try this cone actually, because it's been staring at me since I put it in the pot. Hello. And ain't gonna hold you this sauce. That's it. Alright. Good as hell. Okay. I can't eat and talk now. Now with the corn. Now, anyways, let's do the story time. I got notes down here because I forget what I'm talking about. in the middle of the conversation or something. So I need backup because we don't need that. Oh, there's a little piece down here. But these is dangerous. Like, I be watching actual YouTubers eat this. And I'll be like, alright, sister girl. Like, how y'all do this? But it's good, though. Okay. So again, this show is Thou Shalt Not. There's a lady called Willa Blanc. She has a son who is 8 years old at the time. His name is Louis. My head cut off, but I'll be alright. His name is Louis. A little bit about her. This is how I got the notes written down, so I guess storytelling will get better as time goes on, unless it's about myself. Okay. Anyways, she was a people's person. She worked cleaning people's houses. She was religious. I don't mean that no disrespect, but in this case, religious. Okay. And, you know, she'll go to the store. She'll be like, you know, have a blessed day. I'll pray for you. Say a prayer. Like, that's how she was. And that's how people saw her. But behind closed doors, baby, she was abusive. She abused her son. She would lock him in the closet for 12 hours a day over, I guess, like a little punishment, you know. And one day that she locked him in the closet, he ran away and went to his friend's house. And he ended up calling her, like saying, you know, don't, like, if I come home, you can't do that no more, like, kind of thing. And she told him, yeah, you know, things will be different. It's not going to happen again. I'm sorry. She lied. Because as soon as he came home for dinner, she made him food. And she gave him food with bugs in it and made him eat it. Disrespectfully. Whew, child. I don't know how you could do that to anybody, let alone a kid. But I digress. Okay? These scissors ain't doing it for me because I'm not trying to. Ow. Anyways. So. I don't have the patience for shit like this. You feel me? Oop. There it is. Anyways. Yo. That kind of day. After, you know, people start hearing what's going on, she loses him and he goes into foster care. Now, during this time, being that she's alone, she tries to, you know, stack up her money. Grind, I guess. So, there was a client that, you know, she used to clean their house or whatever, and they asked her if she could basically house sit for like a week until they got back. Take care of his cat, make sure the house stayed clean. You know, that kind of business. She said, yeah, she cleaned his house and everything. And when he returned home, child, she moved in. Yeah, she did. She moved in, and honestly, he let her stay. He didn't know how to get rid of her. He let her stay, so they basically ended up being roommates, and then they fell in love and got married. They got married. So, she furnished the house or whatever, and she decorated the basement for her son Louis. So when she got him back, his room would be the basement. What's on my hand? Oh, Jesus. So, you know, he returns when he's 15. He returns when he's 15, and at the age of 40, Willow became a gambler. So it was so bad that their house was on foreclosure. Now, before her husband had met Willow, he had thousands of dollars in the bank, and his house was paid for. Now it's foreclosed. And he's still with her because. Okay. Anyway, 2 months before their house was foreclosed, or gonna be foreclosed on, she was working 5 miles away in like Hebron. I spelled it as Hebron, but that's definitely not where it was. But it was in Kentucky, okay? 5 miles away from where she was. She was cleaning houses and saw this man, this older man. He was 73, and his name was Walter. Okay. She found out, I think, from the person's house she was cleaning, who talked too much, that he was a self-made millionaire. And, you know, not only was he a millionaire, but, you know, he was a scientist. He designed highly classified nuclear weapons. Like, he had money, but nobody would know because he didn't flaunt it or nothing like that. And he didn't go nowhere to spend it either, so he was just sitting on all this money. And he actually was schizophrenic, and he had this. Hold on, let me make sure he's schizophrenic. Yeah, he's schizophrenic. And he had this fear that people were out to get him because of his money. So he really stayed away from people. He stayed to himself. He really did most of everything himself. Didn't trust nobody, as he shouldn't. I don't even think shit. Maybe he thought about it so hard he made himself crazy. Who knows? But I don't think thinking about that is really a problem. But maybe the way he took it, maybe it was a little crazy. Who knows? So, Willa, when she found out that he was a millionaire, did everything in her power to get his money. If I'm smacking and you don't like that, my bad. But I can't help it. So she started going through his mail. And I'm sorry you can't see it, but this is what it's looking like. But you know, child, I'm standing up and they're what it is. Anyways. What was I saying? Well, she was looking through his mail, trying to find anything that she could use as like something they got in common, or something to kind of get him to trust her. So she offered to clean his home one day. She left her job, you know, a neighbor down the street saw him outside cleaning his yard and offered to clean his home she gave him his card after he declined. And he never called her, girl. He told her that he was good, but she didn't want to take no for an answer, but he never called her. So, he goes out of town for like a business trip. And she takes her son Louis to his house after the storm that went on and basically made him clean this man's yard. Once he returned, she told him that it was her who cleaned the yard, and he offered to pay her, and she declined, stating it was from the kindness of her heart. Lying. On God too, lying. Anyways, told this man it was from the kindness of her heart. Okay. Now, Walter started emailing friends. He was in like a support group for people with the same illness. So he started emailing his friends and, you know, people he talked to, whatever, about Willa, saying that he was concerned that she was just being nice for his money, but he didn't know if it was him being paranoid or if he should really listen to the feeling that's telling him she bad news. I'm gonna put my napkins in a little bowl. Anyways, so a few days later, she invites him to her home. And he was hesitant, but he also wanted to get rid of her. So he went. She started like showing him around, but decided the best place to start was the basement. So he enters the house and sees a whole bunch of stuff about Jesus and Bible verses and the Bible and everything. So she really is using the Lord to get people to trust her, and she is the devil. So she takes this man down to the basement, forces him into a chair, and duct tapes him to the chair. Okay. She tells her husband that she has a sick client downstairs that she's taking care of, and he must not be disturbed. The husband saw her put some type of powdered substance in a pitcher of juice or whatever, and she told him that it was his medication or whatever. Louis comes home, I guess from school, because he's about 15, 16 years old at the time now, and she makes him help. So the next few days, he's getting tortured. Walter is getting tortured for all his information, his account numbers, his passwords, documents that she would need to gain access to his money, shit like that. Okay. Um, what else? Okay, so during this process of the forged paperwork that she's doing, all of that to get his money. Drop something on my shirt, Jesus. It'll be alright. Anyway, she gained $200,000 of his money by doing this tomfoolery that she's doing. Okay. So, about a week later, or almost a week later, a few days later, Lewis is actually helping Walter as much as he's hurting him. Because he was the one giving him CPR, and he brought him back 3 times. The third time he brought him back, he seen how weak he was, and he was dying, and he couldn't take it no more. So he tried to carry this man up the stairs, not realizing how heavy he is, but he got him now and got him to the car to take him to get help. But his mom caught him and forced him to bring him back and tie him back up. So he did, and after a week, Walter died. So Willow forces her son Lewis to get a rental car, and she forces him to put the body in there, and she tells her husband that she wanted to go visit a friend that was 30 minutes away, like in the next town. Don't remember what it was called. Don't ask, because I can't tell you. But I'll try to link the video in the description if people want to see it. But she went to her friend Andy, and she tells them that they hit a dog, and that they want to know if they can bury him, like the dog in the backyard. Well, not the backyard, but somewhere on his land, because he got like a lot, like acres, honey. So at first, Andy's like, no, peace out, type shit. But she offers this man $1,000 in cash. And he said, sure, you can do what you want. So he takes them to a like designated area in his yard, you know, and tells them that they can do it right there. Now she burns the body, and he notices like a chunk of meat and a spine. So he tells her like that better be a dog. You feel me? You know, after they make sure like, you know, it's burn like ashes, they go back home. And she tries to get the rest of his money. Like she's doing everything, busting her behind to try to get the rest of that coin. Okay. I see people do this, like, you know, cut the end, so it come out whole. So we gonna see if I can do it. But she does everything that she can. Ooh. Okay. She does everything that she can to get his money. One of Walter's friends from his little group that helps him, you know, with his mental disorder, noticed that, you know, They haven't heard from him in a week. So they call the police. And he showed the police the emails that Walter had sent him about the concern he had about Willa. So I believe after, they buried him and everything, Willa gets scared and takes her son, whoa, and flees 40 miles north to Ohio. And she doesn't tell her husband. She gone. Okay. And the police is checking her phone records, and sees Andy, which was the person that allowed her to bury the dog. And they go to his property, and his daughter tells them, they came here and buried the dog. Excuse me. So they check the ashes, have them tested, and they figure out that, it's Walter and not no damn dog. I don't know why she thought she was going to get away with that, but okay. So the police look through the phone records, not the phone records, but they track her phone basically and find her in a hotel. Now they were charged for murder, kidnapping, and theft. But they only pled guilty to theft and kidnapping to avoid the death penalty. Now during the trial, Willa looked as evil as she ever had been, baby. Because she did not have no emotion. She didn't care about this man. Probably didn't even care about her own son. And I don't know why they let this man go back after all the abuse that she did to him when he was a child. But life is life, I guess. And she was charged with life without parole. Now, Lewis, on the other hand, you can see that he was just tired of his mama and her mess. So, I guess I got the piece down. He was very remorseful during the trial. He felt bad, things like that. I mean, he tried to save the man, but he was more afraid of his mother than he was jail time. He was tried 30 years in prison. Do I remember the date that this all happened? I do not. So I'm not sure if he has ever been released yet or if he's still doing his time. But oh mama, she ain't going well. She's in there for life. That is the story. I don't know if I keep talking or if I just quit it and just peace out. But I am about to eat this egg and then I'll think about it, I guess. Because I damn sure didn't even touch one. But hockey getting full, and I think it's because I was talking. But it also could be these 10 crowd. They big. I'm trying to be fancy, child. It's like, I be seeing, they're like twice the size and some other people videos. But baby, these little baby ones right here, I'm still full. Mountain Dew is life. On everything is life. I'm surprised my camera ain't die, child. Oh, should I do a thumbnail? Who am I? Nobody. Child, no. I don't even know how to do that. What? But whoever do see this, if I'm bold enough to post it, what's awesome a shirt? Let me know. How you feel about the story, because like I need someone to talk to about it, because I'm really the only one that be watching this mess, and that's okay. But I do need someone to talk to about it, because oh girl was crazy. Oh, this just looked like it about to hurt. Man, I'm not gonna do that. Nope. We're not gonna hurt ourselves. We're still gonna hurt ourselves even with this napkin. Because fuck that. Oh Jesus. Ooh. See, noted. Ooh. Next time I eat this, baby, you need a towel or a cloth or something, because a little paper towel ain't gonna do you nothing. I ain't gonna lie, this is just hell right here. I like some soft stuff, and I don't know how to feel about it. Alright, listen, man. I'm trying to get this piece out. But do I have the patience? I do not. Oh, I didn't need it. I'm weird as hell. And I'm about to be bold and post my weirdness. I am. Look at this, the difference. Low key, high key, I'm full. But it's a big one and a baby one. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that hurt, but I ain't a punk.